Okay, finally. Hey guys, so I'm kind of excited about just finally getting my computer working. You guys don't know, I've been sitting here for like 2 hours. My program, Corel Video Studio, was not working, and I'm supposed to have been left a long time ago to go and do some shopping, grocery shopping, etc., etc. I'm not really putting out like a fully did up video today, so I was just gonna throw up this quick little get ready with me and just kind of, put that up so that I could be able to just kind of chat with you guys just a little bit and put something up so you guys aren't like, what's going on again? There you go again, always not showing up on the tube. But so definitely wanted to get something out for you guys today. I've been fussing with this program, trying to get it to work. Finally got it figured out how to get it to work and put a patch on it so that the program could work with my new computer, because I did have upgraded to the Windows 10 when I got my new computer, and so the program was having some issues working with that. So I had to find a solution for that. Finally found a solution, and then I was sitting here for like 3 minutes trying to get the dang on little capture to work on, because I'm not using my camera right now. I'm just using my laptop. So I was just like, let me go in and just see, what I can do with this real quick, just to do like a quick little video to throw up to you guys so you can see that and everything. So anyway, so let's just chat it up just a little bit, because I just want to kind of, chat with you guys while I'm getting ready and everything. So I did a video last night for my swatch videos. Those will be coming up, but I didn't really want to upload them now because, first of all, when my video studio program stopped working, well, that meant that I wouldn't be able to edit them. So I have that issue that I was, trying to work through, but now I got it fixed. Hopefully it'll keep working the way that it's working now, and then we won't have any issues. And then, but I did do the swatches of the full spectrum palette and the, what's that other palette I got? The Moon Dust palette. So I picked up the Moon Dust palette, and honestly, guys, I really don't want to give away too much on that, because like I said, I do have a video coming up on those two palettes, but, I don't know. Y'all gonna kind of have to wait and see, because I want to do a couple tutorials on both of those palettes and see how I like them, etc., etc. And then I really want to be able to give you guys something based on that. So we're gonna see how that turns out. In the meantime, I also got some other stuff. So I got a haul coming for you guys, because I got lots of new stuff, and I still have a couple things coming in the mail. Those should be here tomorrow, and I'm really excited about that. And I'm trying to make sure that on Friday, because I missed out on the LeBrons by Jackie Aina. I missed out on that the first time, and I had waited up all night. I was like, I thought that they were going to release at midnight. I was up like until like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Then I found out, no, it's going to be 12 in the afternoon or 1 in the afternoon, and I had to work. So I was working while I was trying, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't buy it. So that's messed up. So I'm just going to end up trying to, this Friday, I guess it's a restock or something going on this Friday. So what I'm going to try to do is, I got my alarm set for it. I'm going to go in and try to see if I can set up an account. That way I wouldn't have to go through all the little extra stuff, and I can just hurry up and get there. But, so what I'm going to do is just like set my alarm, get up there on Friday, on the website on Friday, and try to purchase it like soon as they launch, because I know they're gonna go quick. They sold out within an hour last week, and I was pissed I missed it. By the time I got back onto the website, took my little first break and everything, they were already gone. They were already sold out, and I had waited up all night. Literally, I was up like all night, like, oh my god, I was checking the website, checking her social medias and everything, and missed it still. So there we go with that. Then I also missed the freaking Mariah Carey joint. So I was missing everything because I was so worried about these Urban Decay palettes. And then I get the Urban Decay palettes and everything, but I'm just not so sure how I feel about them. So bummer, total bummer. But we're gonna see, because I did swatch them last night and the swatches actually came out a lot better than I was thinking. Because like I said, I played with the Moon Dust palette. I went to the to Sephora and I played with a little bit, and that's why I was interested in that palette, because when I saw it on my swatch in my hand, I was like, that's kind of pretty. But out of the 8 shadows, that was only, I think I only swatched like 2 of the shadows at the time. So now I do have, again, I got the swatch videos that I made last night, and I did do a tutorial. I'm gonna end up having my husband do the voiceover for that one, so hopefully he'll get that done tonight, and maybe I'll be able to pop that up on Friday. I'm not 100% sure though, so don't quote me right now. But oh, so let me just tell you, I use my Aqua Bomb True Cream, and then I'm now using my L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion Foundation in my beauty blender, and just putting that on my face. So anyway, so I mean, just it wouldn't. I'm so kind of upset and irritated about this program though. I have Corel Video Studio X9 Ultimate. So I purchased that maybe sometime in July or something like that. And again, you guys know that my computer crashed. My computer crashed. Like, I want to say like it was October when it crashed, and I got a new computer like November. So I lost the program, so I had to, you know, re-download it and everything, and contacted them, and that was cool. That was fine. They did that with no problems real quick. But then the program kind of started messing up where it just wouldn't launch. So, and I think I was having that issue with that computer too, which is why I didn't end up like editing my last couple videos that I had on there, and never uploaded like the rest of my videos from the, what was that, from the last days of summer, because the program was messing up, and I was just like, maybe it'll fix itself. You know, when you just like, oh, it might fix itself. We'll give it a couple days. Well, a couple days turned into months because my computer crashed, and so here I am today trying to get on there real quick and make this quick little, you know, video, because in the program you can actually capture videos and everything. That's what I'm using right now, using the webcam and the capture of the program where I can do it. And I know it's not the best quality because basically you can't see color, because the wall behind me is supposed to be orange, but it kind of looks like a grayish type thing, or like an orangey something. So I know that's not the best, but don't worry, you're gonna sit here and watch me chat, talk it up. But so, you know, I was having that issue, and so I'm just like, oh, it's gonna fix itself, you know, type thing. Well, I knew today when it went down, but I could tell that it was gonna start crashing because it takes so long to start loading. It was taking too long to turn on and launch and everything, so I knew it was gonna be a matter of time. But so it was just a little irritating sitting there trying to figure out how to get it fixed. Finally, I figured it out. No help to Corel, because they didn't. I sent out, you have to do like an online ticket to get like help and technical support. You can't call them and ask them for technical support. You got to wait however long it takes for somebody to actually see the message and decide that they want to give you an answer about the message. You got to wait for that shit. So that happened. But anyway, I'm pretty excited about some of the products that I have coming. The products that I have coming in the mail that should be here like tomorrow, those right there, that one was like a surprise buy. I didn't know I was going to buy it until like a couple days before I did, and then I was like, you know what, let me go and get this. Trying to support my black businesses, so I definitely bought something from black business this year, and I'm proud of that, you know, because I think it's just so important for us to realize that we're not going to get anywhere unless we start supporting each other, and that's just real, you know, that is just real. If we don't support each other, we're not going to get anywhere. And that's just it. You know, we're looking to everybody else, all other communities, when we really need to be looking to ourselves and making sure that we are taking responsibility for ourselves and making sure that we are supporting each other. And that's where it starts. Because ain't nobody going to help you if you don't help yourself. And that's just what it is. And that's what it's always been. So, anyway, I know I'm rambling, y'all, but I'm really just trying to hurry up because I really got to go grocery shopping, try to get back to the house. Got a hair tutorial to do on Tania's hair. My hair looks crazy right now. That's why I have this thing on here. But I got twists in though. So these are all twists. I know it looks crazy, but these are twists that I've had in for a while now. And when I first did it, it looked really cute because these are actually flat twists right here. and everything, and I just haven't had the time to fix it. So I just been putting it up in this little ponytail bun thing. And last night and today, I just been wrapping this around, you know, because I like my twists to kind of sit sometimes. So when I take these twists out, though, they're gonna be cute, and you know the rest. You know the rest, girl. So anyway, and it's good as a protective style too. And usually I let my protective styles just kind of like sit there for a little bit. But anyway, so what else I need to do? So girl, so I tried this freaking Benefit They're Real mascara, because you guys know I got this in my sample when I got that beauty bag sample thing, this right here. And so the True Aqua Bomb came from that, and this sample of the They're Real Lash mascara. I actually like the mascara, and I love the True Aqua Bomb. I actually found like a little thing that I can buy that I'm actually going to go buy. I was supposed to buy it last week, but I didn't get a chance to because I was spending so much money on the other stuff, palettes. I didn't want to go over my budget. So I'm going to buy it this week. The True Aqua Bomb is like a sample, holiday sample kit. Definitely going to get that one. No questions about that. And so I'm pretty excited about getting that because I was really wanting to get it last time, but I was like, no, let me get these palettes before they sell out. So I did that, and then, girl, so I picked up a couple things from the drugstore, and I'm going to do a haul of all the stuff that I purchased recently because I haven't done any hauls yet in a while. I picked up this Milani gloss called Obsession number 18. Y'all, this color is cute, but this mess stains so bad. I woke up the next day, wiped it off, woke up the next day, and my husband's like, you got lipstick on? Girl, no, I don't got lipstick on. I wiped this stuff off last night with oil, with the olive oil, girl. I be wiping my makeup on sometimes with the olive oil. Put the olive oil, stuff was still there. So, don't necessarily like that. So, if you guys have any tips on how to not get staining from this, please let me know because I don't want to have to waste my money. The fact that I've already used it, I don't want to return it to the store when I've already used it. So, I'm not happy about that, but that's small stuff. That's nothing major. The major stuff is these palettes now. If I turn out not liking them palettes, I'm going to be irritated. I'm going to be irritated because I missed out on the LeBron so I could get them palettes. You know what I'm saying? I guess it wasn't so I could get the palettes because I could have got the LeBrons at the same time, but it sold out. So it's not really the palette's fault. But I could have spent more time focusing on the LeBrons if I was, with that right there. So anyway, let me go on and get a little highlight. Gonna do that. What else? This is my first time doing like a real, like, almost like a get ready with me type video. Because I don't do these very often. I don't think I've done them at all. I got a tutorial coming out. I told you guys my husband's gonna do the, husband does my voiceover challenge. And he's kind of excited about it, actually. He was just like, yeah. He was like, make sure I get a makeup tutorial. He's like, I don't want to do it here. I want to do a makeup tutorial. That's going to be funny. So, and you guys know, my husband's been in my video before where he's just like doing silly stuff. And the one time where I was doing, I think I was doing like the masquerade palette or something like that. And my palette was gone and I was looking for it. Well, my husband was like, this would be a good idea if we did this or whatever. So I actually lost the palette. Like for the moment in that video, I actually couldn't find the palette. And my husband, I was like, where's my palette? And then, the way that I edited it looks like my husband took the palette and you know what I'm saying, was holding the palette from me. But really, that's not how it happened. It really happened like I just lost the palette. Like I placed it somewhere else when I was walking around the house. And when I went to go do the video, I didn't realize that I didn't bring the palette back with me. So that's really how that happened. So that was kind of funny. And when he came up with the idea, he was just like, oh, we should just do this, da da da. And I was like, that's a good idea, babe. Let's go ahead and do it. So we went ahead and did that. And it just ended up being like really funny because I had the music. I had the music come on where it's like he's like like the culprit of the palette missing, the missing palette. The culprit was my husband, but he actually didn't take the palette at all. He just, when he saw that I was saying that, he's like, oh, this would be a good idea if we did this as it was happening, as I was looking for my palette, because I was like, where's my palette at? I was like, did you take it? And he was like, no, he didn't take it. I just misplaced it and put it somewhere else. And so we made that happen with that video. I'll link that video if you guys haven't seen it already. If you have seen it, you can watch just the first part just to, you know, see how funny that turned out being. So he's going to do the voiceover challenge, which we both think is going to be absolutely funny. So we're kind of excited about that. I don't know why I'm putting on all this makeup right now. For real talk, I'm just going to the grocery store. I don't wear makeup like that. Like, I wear makeup, and when I do it, you know, so I make sure I'm looking cute and all that, but it's not like a daily thing for me. Like, I don't every day make sure I reach for my makeup. It's not happening. It's just not happening like that. But I was trying to get more into wearing my makeup on a daily, just because, you know, as your channel grows and as your popularity grows and stuff like that, even though I don't feel like my channel is growing like that. I mean, it's growing a little bit, but it ain't growing no seriousness. Like, I'm about to be having, you know, people running me down to the grocery store. It's not about to be like that or nothing. But, you know, you just kind of want to step your game up a little bit. And as your channel and as your popularity grows, you kind of want to make sure that you are always presentable, because that's always going to be something for somebody to talk about. You know, somebody always got to talk about something with you. So you got to give people less things to talk about. And if they going to talk about you, at least you was looking good today. They was talking about you. You know, so that's how I think on stuff like that. But anyway, I know this video is not going to be edited much, and I'm really going to try to just roll it up for real. So sorry about that. But, you know, sometimes I find it to be kind of fun to watch people, like, just chat about random shit just because they say funny stuff in the middle and stuff like that. So that's always cool. But anyway, girl, so, you know, I got a couple of story time videos coming up. Some of them is going to be involving some family members. They might be a little salty about that, but look. These are story times that things that have happened to me that really literally was like life-changing events, or stuff that was just like, for real. Like, you know, like, just, I mean, like, when I say story times, y'all, I mean, like, stuff like I was left in San Diego by myself and shit. Like, didn't have no ride, no car. I was there by myself. Somebody left me there. Talk about, like, fights, the cops beating me down and shit like that. Like, real story times and stuff like that. And I find, like, a lot of people do story times or whatever. Some of them are good. Some of them are whack. Some of them are fake sounding. Let's just be real. You know, we've heard a couple stories where we're like, bitch, you lying. You lying. Stop lying, bitch. Stop lying. But, of course, I'm only going to tell you guys shit that's really happened to me. I'm only going to tell you stuff that I've really been through and stuff that has really gone down. And I think that you guys, with some of the story times that I've seen online, I think about it and I'm like, well, I got some story times that's equal to that. I can definitely tell those stories. So I really do think that you guys will enjoy my story time. So definitely keep a lookout for that. I can't give you a tentative date on when those are going to drop, just because I do have the thoughtful moments that I'm working on. I have the makeup and the hair videos that I've been working on. So I'm trying to figure out if I should try to fit it in, or if I should use the story time videos as, like, whenever I just don't feel like doing hair and makeup, I just throw a story time up. So I'm going to figure out how I'm going to do that. Also, my blog was randomly selected by another blog as one of the top 50 natural hair blogs and one of the top 100 nail design blogs. So that was pretty exciting to wake up to my mentions one day. I just woke up and on Facebook it said that, and then the next day I woke up and the same thing. Today actually I woke up and it said the same thing about the nails, about the 100 nail design websites. So that's pretty exciting. I wanted to share that with you guys, and thank you so much for all of those of you who were like congratulating me and stuff like that, because that's kind of like a big thing to be mentioned, something like that. And it's something that I really work a lot on. I really work hard on my blog and stuff like that. And even though sometimes, like, just like YouTube, sometimes I might miss out on it or whatever, but for the most part, if you don't see me on YouTube, check out my blog. More than likely I'm there on my blog. So it's just one of those things. I try to kind of keep myself, I'm one of those people, I try to detach from social media and stuff like that every once in a while, just because I don't like to get too caught up in the fluff, because there's a lot of fluff on social media. There's a lot of fluff in life in general, but definitely on social media, there's a lot of fluff. And so I try not to get too caught up in that, and I try not to get too attached to that, just because it's not real. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of real things happening. There's a lot of real people on social media, but then there's a lot of not real shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just not real. It's a virtual reality where people can make anything look like anything. And I just, like, although that's where a lot of my, you know, fans and stuff like that come from, I try to detach every once in a while just to give myself a little breather from it and to not get too caught up in it. And that's what it all is. It's just, I try not to get too caught up in the fluff, because things can change. And not only can things change, but you just don't want to be dependent on something that is ever changing. You know what I'm saying? Something that's always changing and that has its ups, its downs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just want to make sure that you are able to live without those things. Although social media is a fact of life now, social media is a part of life, but I do find that sometimes I just have to disconnect. I just got to turn it all off and realize who I am, what I come from, where I come from, and just make sure I stay close to that. So that's just kind of me. That's kind of the thing that I do. So that's why, that's almost the reason why I'm not as consistent on my social media, is just because of that reason. But at the same time, I do have to realize that there are people of you out there who are looking at my stuff, and if I'm not there, then you're gonna find somebody else to look at. So it's kind of one of those things where you have to find a happy medium, and you have to really balance out the two. So that's the struggle that I face, you know, with myself, is just balancing out the two between social media fluff and, you know, realizing that this is something that you guys are taking seriously and that I should take seriously, and balancing out the two to make sure that I'm not causing issues with my popularity or with you guys, or with, you know, whether or not you guys believe that I'm going to be here the next week when you come to watch my videos. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of one of those things that I'm dependable. And so I've been having some issues with that. I guess the only time that I really like disappeared though is like when I had issues with my camera, when I had issues with my computer. You know, it's always something. Like, it's never just like I just get tired of y'all Facebook and YouTube, because I can do my videos and edit those without necessarily having to interact on social media as much. So basically a lot of those things, like my YouTube absences, have been because of technical stuff. Usually it's technical, something going on with my computer, internet, or, you know what I'm saying, something came up. And it's not just some random stuff. And of course, you guys know that I did have some issues. Just some life things came up with me. The last time I was kind of absent from YouTube, I had some life stuff occur. So that, you know, I have to give myself a little bit of credit for that, because I did have, you know, a situation occur that was just a little difficult for my family in some aspects. And so, you know, you have to take time for yourself and time to recover from anything that you go through. And I strongly believe in taking the time to recover from any type of situation that you go through. I strongly believe in that. And you guys will hear stuff like that on my thoughtful moment videos. Make sure you check those out, because I do talk about real stuff, real issues. I try not to you know, YouTube, you can make it look exactly how you want it. You can make it look all happy and go lucky and everything. And although I'm really a happy person most of the time, pretty much all the time, we all go through shit. We all go through stuff where we just, it ain't the day. Today is not my day, motherfucker. So we go through stuff like that, and I go through stuff like that. Even though I'm one of the happiest people that I know, well, me and my best friend, we kind of battle with that. We happy than a motherfucker, but you know, but you know what I'm saying? We battle with that in terms of who's the happiest, but I'm pretty much one of the happiest motherfuckers I know. And I mean, real talk, like, I'm not even being funny or nothing like that, but that don't mean that I don't go through stuff. I still go through stuff. I still have life issues, and I still, every once in a while I get sad. I don't get sad a lot, just because I have this thing where I've been working on this for a long time, and I make every effort to make sure that every situation or everything in my life goes according to, or at least almost according to, how I want it to be. And if I learned a long time ago that you have to take responsibility for yourself, and when you take responsibility for yourself, you take responsibility for the things that are happening in your life. And that's so important, because then you start to realize, like, when you start thinking about it, like real deep thinking about it, And I do have to have times like this where I just sit back and think about stuff, because I don't want to fall into the category of being complaining, complacent, comfortable, and I don't want to blame my life on someone else. So I make sure that I think about stuff like this, and if something's not going right in my life, I try to think about it. What am I doing to make my life different? What am I doing to make sure that I don't experience these things? And then I realize, you realize when you're going through stuff, you have way more control over your life than you think you do. And I think that's one of the things that we forget, and that's one of the things that we overlook. And we take it for granted. We really do take it for granted. We have way more control over our lives than we believe, or that we portray, or that we actually take credit for, or make action to. And so that's one of the things I've always been working on, especially over the last few years. I've been bringing that back into my main focus, that I have control over what happens in my life. And if something's not going the way that I want it, I got numero uno to look at. I got this person in the mirror to look at. You are the reason why things are not going the way you want them to. You have to look in the mirror, and you have to accept that you have control over your life. And if there's somebody in your life trying to control your life, you got to think about what part they play in that, and you got to figure out how to get away, or how to limit the access of control that they have over you. So yeah. So I know I don't talk a lot about, I know I don't get like that on most of my videos. So you guys don't know the type of person, like y'all don't know how I think, but in that aspect, but I'm that type of person. Like I'm that person. You know what I'm saying? Like I think deeply about my life. I think deeply about the things that affect my life and how I want anything to affect my life. And I make changes based on those things, based on what I want in my life. So, and of course, my life is not exactly where I want it to be. You know what I'm saying? There's been times where I have to recover from the times where I let my life go. You know what I'm saying? I have to recover from that. But I'm okay with it. I'm okay with where I've been in my life. I'm accepting of that path, because I realized there was something that I had to learn in that time period. There was something that I had to go through to push me on to recognizing this, and to bring me back to having that power within myself. So yeah, some of y'all ain't gonna be here for this conversation. Some of y'all ain't made it past this point, but if you made it past this point, you feel me. You know what I'm talking about, And if you don't, then just keep watching. Keep coming back to my channel. Keep watching. Every once in a while, I'll drop a couple jewels like this, and we'll chop it up about that. But I think it's really important for us all to realize that it is within your own power to change your life and your situation. And that's one thing that I have taken up in my life. And that's why every step that I make, everything that I do, I know that ultimately it's up to me. So I have to make that step. So I don't know if I should put some lip stuff on or what. I'm looking real regular right now, but I'm still a little bit extra cute. I'm put a little makeup on or whatever. Let's see. Oh no, I got on this green shirt, so let's get it together. This green shirt. Let's put on this orange right here. That's a little look a little chipper, a little up, a little wake. I need some earrings. Hold on. Now I know y'all gonna be like, girl, when you gonna get some new earrings? Cause I've been seeing them earrings like back to back every day, girl. I know, right? Like I need to get my my game up on my jewelry again. But y'all really don't realize, like, it's like a stigma or something. Like, I swear, like, ever since I was little, anytime, like, I lose, like, real jewelry. I swear I lose it, like, so I, like, any real jewelry that I have, I rarely wear it. I keep it in a specific place because I always lose it ever since I was a little girl. And last time I had some real jewelry, it was, like, a couple years ago, I had a gold necklace, and, this shit just lost itself. Like, I swear, I took it out to get in the shower, put it on the countertop, came out, bitch was gone. Couldn't find it. So I used to talk to my husband, like, did you take my necklace and pawn it or some shit? But, you know what I'm saying? That just happened. And then another time, he bought me a necklace from a store, and it's just gone. Like, I had a ring. It's just gone. Like, my shit just disappears. And I think the ring got stolen, though. I think somebody stole the ring. The necklace, it just disappeared. And the other necklace, I think it's stuck in between the thing in my car. But I can never get in there to look because it's like all, put together. Anyway, guys, if you are still kicking it with me right now, because I'm rambling on and on, I want to thank you so much for watching this quick little video. It ain't really that quick, for real. But I want to thank you for sticking around, chopping it up with me for a second. Don't worry, I will come back with more little videos like this where we just chops it up, get to conversation, jumping from conversation to conversation, where y'all get to see a little bit about me, who I am personally. I may be different than you think, but I'm definitely cool in a mug. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. You know I'm cool in a mug. I'm just different. So I'm definitely going to make sure that I put more of these videos up because I think they're important. I think it's important to see who it is that you subscribe to as they are. You know what I'm saying? And I'm all about being authentic. I'm all about being who you really are and being true to yourself. I am all about that. Like, real talk, that's like one of my #1 things. Be true to yourself, be who you are, be authentic, and live in your truth. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video. I'll have some more tutorials coming up for you guys. Hair tutorials, makeup tutorials, hauls, swatch videos, all kind of stuff is coming up. And I hope to see you in my next video. Peace. How do I stop this?